Hello, well, we're here bang in the centre of Pattaya in a condo development that is actually not a new name to many. That's City Garden Pattaya. Now joining me is Kun Patakan and Yigel. So Yigel, let's start with talking about City Garden and its history, if you like, because it's a place that I have to say this is the first time I've been here. I have passed it, and I've seen, of course, many advertising in the newspaper and in the condo guides and on television, of course. But City Garden Pattaya, when did it start?
It started before 3 and a half, 4 years, like
okay.
4 years.
Okay, so 4 years ago, you had the dream to, well, I guess before that, because of course the construction and the plans, but you had the dream to make this condo really, and it is in the heart of the city, isn't it?
Correct. City Garden, it's in the heart of the city, have 4 buildings, and we already final the 5 building,
okay.
and have a lot of customer already buy here, like 80%.
Wow.
80% of our units it's already sold,
okay.
And now we try to sell the last building,
okay.
Building E.
Building E. Now we're actually in Building E now. We're in one of the units that's finished. Now I have to say it's a very nice. And you said to me actually off camera that this is a showroom, but actually this is the standard. This is exactly what people will get. Now I guess one of the benefits of when people buy, of course, one of the things that they worry about is my money going to be safe? Will the project be finished? But of course, with City Garden, you've finished the 4 ABCD buildings already.
Yes.
And now E, well, actually, it's nearly complete. So I guess one of your strengths must be the fact that people aren't just looking at animated video or a blueprint. They can come and they can come along and write a check and move in.
Correct. Anyway, in City Garden, we already, if somebody puts deposit, he can come and start to live in the room.
Okay.
No have problem. And his money, it's more safety. No need to wait.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about, well, what do people get for their money? Because it's interesting, you showed me a couple of the units here, and the design layout, it is quite surprising, given the square meterage of the unit, and then the way that you use the space. Because sometimes when I go to see some condos, how can I say, like the bedroom, sometimes they really cut back on the bedroom. You're thinking, wow, all I can do is sleep in there, because there's just the bed, and there's not even sometimes room to walk around the side of the bed. But you seem to have made the space go a long way. So let's talk about what kind of price are we talking about, and what are the different units that you still have available?
Most of the unit we have small unit like a 40 meter, 1 bedroom, and we have 2 bedroom like 70 square meter.
Okay.
We have the mix of some unit, but most of the unit it's small unit, and now they can come to see our unit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. And the standards that you have, I mean, it's obviously you've got all these lovely tiles, and you're using marble. I think it's marble you're using on the kitchen counters, is it? And in the bathrooms, and again the standard that you have, again, it's very high actually. I'm surprised and delighted to see that as well.
Anyway, our company have a lot of experience, more than 30 years,
okay.
And we know how to work with the material, how to use the material, and how design to make more comfortable living.
Okay.
This is our point.
Okay. All right. Kun Patakan, if I can ask you, so now it's 80% has sold. What has the feedback been from the people who've moved in already? How do they feel living here, the people that are actually here? Have you had any response from them yet?
Yes. Now for the 4 buildings that now finished, and many clients move in. Now those buildings we set up the jurisdiction already. and we formed the team of the committee. All of them are very happy, and they prefer to join to help City Garden lovely with happiness to stay together like a good village. So this is the point that we are happy, and we want all the co-owner happy and can share everything together. And you see here now, we have the good swimming pool in the middle, and we try to share among all the co-owner in all building, and we try to arrange everything for future living of every person here.
Well, again, I guess this must help the confidence, because if people are coming along and they're thinking of buying, of course, you know, they can go and ask someone who's already living here and say, hey, what do you think? You know, because, you know, sometimes places can look good on paper or whatever, but actually once you've moved in, you get a different feeling. So I guess that's a good thing, because you've got so many people staying here already. Now, we haven't mentioned exactly where it is, but it's behind the Avenue shopping mall, on the road directly behind the Avenue. And there's a couple of other projects here, but this one actually, it's vast. It's very, very big. I guess one thing I'd like to ask you is, you know, 80% sold, and now this year has been a tough year. I mean, not just in Pattaya, and not just in Thailand because of what's been happening with the floods. You know, the whole global economy is somewhat screwed. So has that affected your business, you think? Would you like to answer?
I think the effect maybe go to the economic in other group, but for the tourists or the people everywhere who love and know Pattaya very well, when he come to look in a project, I think he may forget his home and would like to find a new home here. Sure.
He forget his home. I won't make a joke about he forgets his wife, because you can get one here, right? You can get the wife. Now the wife doesn't come with the condo though, but everything else does. I mean, all this what we're sitting on, the couch and the table, everything, and the aircon, because you know some places they advertise, oh, you know, it's ready to move in, but actually sometimes they're not. You know, you need to buy a lot of stuff, not just towels and stuff. You know, you need to buy a lot of stuff. So all that's included. What about the price? We haven't really talked about the price.
Our price, it's about the quality and the price. I think the price it's very good for our customer, because the price it's between 55 up, and everybody can buy, because we can give loan. We can give loan for our customer. The customer can pay by monthly or by part of the time. And easy buying here.
And you say, so you say the loan, but this is also for Farangs as well, for foreigners as well.
For Falang, yes. For foreigner have some quota. They can buy.
Okay, so if I came along here and I was looking at a unit that was, say, because your starting price is about 1.7 million if you take it as the whole price. So if I came along and said, okay, I like this unit, what kind of deposit are you looking for? And I mean, I guess it's different because the payment terms, we're not paying over 3 years because the project's completed. So how does it work with the money?
Anyway, the people need to pay the deposit, like 5,000 baht, and after then 20%. And if they want loan, they can get the loan. And if they want to move in, they can move in. And if somebody want to pay most of the money, can pay the money, and we can transfer immediately.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I think immediately is the key to this, because you know, sometimes people come and they you know, they fall in love with the city, and they look at, you know, I'm sure if you were, you know, going to invest, you'd look at a variety of projects, but I'm sure there are people who will come along and say, yeah, I want this one. I don't want one that looks like this. I want this one, and they're ready to sign.
Same this week, 10 people come, they see, and they design to buy immediately. And they buy because everything is already final, finished, and only they need to get the key and they can start to live.
10 this week, really?
This week, 10 units we already sold.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's fabulous. Well, as we've been talking, the website's been on the screen, so you can click on that and get in touch with City Garden Pattaya, and you can also get more details. Now, one of the beauty of City Garden Pattaya is the fact that it is in the heart of the city. You've got shops, cinemas, and of course, nightlife, walking streets. Actually, it's only about maybe a 10 or 12-minute walk from here, and down to the beach is about the same, I would imagine. But of course, you've got swimming pools and everything here. But for the people who want to be closer to the beach, you have a new project coming up, I believe. Who would like to talk about this? Would you?
Basically, is the developer
Okay.
for this project.
Okay, well, maybe you could talk about this.
If somebody want to live in the heart in the city, he can come and live in the heart of the city in City Garden. And if he want to live in 2 meters from the water, we start a new project.
Okay.
The name of the new project is Paradise Ocean View. It's north of Pattaya. It's very, very luxury condominium. It's 2 rai.
Okay.
And only 48 units.
Right.
And
Wow.
and all the unit, it's front view.
Okay.
All the unit. You can see view from the bathroom, and you can see from the living room and the bedroom.
Wow.
Yes. Have large balcony, like 8 meter minimum.
Wow. Okay.
And have spa and gym, very big swimming pool. And if somebody want to fishing, in the back of the building, we have natural canal,
Really?
like island.
Yeah.
Yes, and they can fish. And if somebody want to touch the water,
Sure.
yes. And we have anyway, we have mermaid in the front of the building, and everybody can come to see next week the mermaid.
Okay.
Yes, beautiful.
And it's only 2 meters from the water.
2 meters from the water.
Okay. Now you said North Pattaya, but I'm assuming what you mean is the Naklua, Wongamat, right?
No, not Pattaya.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, and when will you be launching this project? I mean, or is it launched now?
Anyway, we already start to build, but we don't launch and we don't advertising.
Okay.
But you are the first know about this project.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Well, lucky us. Well, lucky our viewers. Okay.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Okay. And for this one, will you have a website for this one? As
Yes. www.
Well, we'll bring it up on screen. Don't worry about that. Okay, well, there you go. So if you're looking for urban living right in the heart of the city, City Garden might just be for you. You know what? And it's 5 phases. The 5th phase is nearly finished now, so there's only going to be a few units left. You should come along here. It really is remarkable. It's right in the centre of town, and the units are very, very well finished. And of course, if you want to have something nearer the water, then perhaps this new one will be more to your liking. How many stories is it? How many?
7 floors.
7 floors. Only 7 floors, of course. Great. All with a sea view.
Yes.
And do we have a price on this one?
It starts like 98,000.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
But of course, you're right on the beach, right on the water almost.
Yes. It's front beach absolute.
Yes,
Really.
absolutely. Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much. And there you go, the websites have been on the screen. Click on them or pop along, see their sales team here, and indeed the one in North Pattaya. This is Paul for PMTV. See you again. Bye-bye.